Hi, this is Ron Nutter, and welcome to another edition of Tech Bites with Ron Nutter product reviews. This time we're going to be talking about the Topzee 11-quart large air fryer. It's an 8-in-1 thing from the folks at Topzee, and I tell you what, I think you're going to be impressed with this. There's 3 reasons you need to look at this. Thing number 1, you have your option of it being either an 11-quart or 2 5.5-quart containers. It's just a matter of pulling out a little slide in the middle, and you'll see it in the video here in just a second. When you use the sync option, it will look at which one of the 2 baskets has to cook longer, and it will start that job. And as the time gets close to the shorter cooking time, it fires up the second side, so everything comes out and ready to go. Item number 3, this is going to allow you to cook healthier, because if you use olive oil or any kind of oil, you're going to use 85% less. And this is something that, I need to eat healthier, and this is going to make things a lot easier. There's really no way that you won't be able to do this, and it's not difficult to do at all. Well, now that you've stayed to this point in the video, you're going to see some of what I've actually been cooking. Now, this was what you're seeing now was the first thing I ever tried. I got a package of chicken legs from the grocery store, and then I kind of have a little bit of a soft spot for the new potatoes. Just slice them in half. Now, what I did in terms of preparation was use some extra virgin olive oil, lightly coated both of them, and then I used some Mrs. Dash lemon pepper seasoning because it doesn't have any salt. So for those of us like me that need to watch your salt content, this is a way to put a little flavor to it, and they've got some other options. But put a little flavor to it, and it really, to me, makes it taste good. Now, this is what it's looking like as I put it in. Now what you're going to see is what it looks like when it was on the plate. And it really, the meat was so moist. So I really, you can't go wrong with this kind of dish. And there's others that you can do. This was one of the next dishes that I tried. Now, this is tilapia. I took a gallon plastic bag, put 2 pieces of fish in there, lightly, and I mean lightly, coated with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, because that helped give the Mrs. Dash seasoning a little bit better chance of adhering to the fish until it got cooked enough to where it was not going to be a problem. Now, in terms of the recipes, I use several different options from the internet. It went from anywhere from about 8 minutes to about 15 minutes. I just took the stock recipe recommendations. I have done shrimp. Now, if you're going to do shrimp's going to be a little different. Shrimp, you need to make sure that you get the uncooked or raw shrimp. And that I think, if I remember the time correctly, took about 8 minutes. Again, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and you'll have to experiment with this one just to really, find what's going to work best for you. And then a little Mrs. Dash, and the shrimp was moist. It really turned out well. Now, something you'll want to get is a instant read meat thermometer, because you want to make sure that before you eat this, and just as soon as the Topzee says it's complete, check it with an instant read meat thermometer to make sure it's at least 160 degrees. And that should be almost happening every time you come out with it. Now, if it's a few minutes before you take a reading, you're not going to see the 160 because it will have already started cooling down. Do it just right as it's coming out. Now, you'll see some of the recipes saying, well, you need to flip it halfway through. I've tried flipping and not flipping. Doesn't seem, for me anyway, to make that much of a difference. Now, in terms of cleaning this up, this couldn't be any easier, because that's been one of my biggest pet peeves, is cleaning up one of these air fryers is a mess. At least some of the other ones that I've had. Not this one. Now, I use a little heavier paper towel than what you'll see. You'll see them sometimes referred to as shop towels. This is something I'll just wipe out the inside, and that way I can get the big mess out of the way. Now, if there's some liquid down on the bottom because of what you've been cooking in there, then I'll pour it in some sort of container that I can put a lid on, and that way it's not draining all over the place, and then the shop towel is just cleaning up everything else. The nonstick surface in this makes it very easy to clean up. Yeah, you'll want to run it through the dishwasher, but this way you're getting most of the stuff out of it, so the dishwasher can do even a better job of cleaning. And I put in just the two metal plates, the one that goes all the way across the bottom of the air fryer, and then the divider plate, and that's what I'll clean. Now, I will hand wash the other, only because anytime you get plastic involved with a dishwasher, I don't want to run the risk of mucking this up. But this really is something that it can't be any easier to use. So take a look at this one and think about getting one today, because I've been running to the grocery store a little bit more often because I want to try all these different things. I mean, I've tried Angus beef. I have tried haddock. I've tried tilapia. I've done chicken legs. I've got pork coming up on the horizon. So you really will be able to do quite a bit. And the nice thing with getting frozen fish, and I'm talking the unbreaded kind, because that way you're getting more of the natural taste, and it's one less thing that you've got to worry about, about eating healthier. Because to me, if you don't have the breading on it, although sometimes I do like breading, it's really, I think, in my opinion, a better way to go. So take a look at this one, think about getting it today, and I think you'll be very pleased with it.